How you guys doing tonight?
Awesome.
Yeah? You're like, I'm confused. She's not a wrestler. I was a sumo wrestler. I've lost a little bit of weight though, so no, not really. I did go to the doctor last week, I think it was, and she told me about this woman that was there before me, and she's like, this woman is 50 years old, and she just found out she's pregnant. 50 years old, pregnant. Do you know what that means? I mean, seriously, she can buy diapers in bulk, right? She could probably buy one, get one half off at the adult daycare. They could both eat at Denny's for free. They're both gonna be seniors together. And honestly, when the kid's ready to buy a house, he probably has the down payment from her life insurance policy. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are probably thinking I look like a left fielder for a softball team. But I'm not. I'm a catcher for the Dykes on spikes. Don't get it twisted. I've actually, just moved recently, and I'm very glad that my car has GPS because I'm a creature of habit. And I just sometimes, how many of you guys you're driving somewhere, and by the time you get there, you don't even realize how you got there, right? You just go in your car, you just mindlessly drive. Well, I do that a lot, so I'm glad my car has a GPS because otherwise I'd forget sometimes my way homo sweet homo. But has anybody else noticed that GPS is homophobic? She's always saying, go straight, go straight. Fuck you, bitch. I like who I am. I mean, I've been out since BE, before Ellen. Since before dick pics and twat shots. You know what twat shots are, right? The same thing as a dick pic. The difference is we're not trying to make it look bigger, we're trying to make it look smaller. Since before, back when women had bushes. And as a lesbian, the struggle is real. Really? Are you guys that young you didn't have to do that too? Come on. I was really happy though when they started doing landscaping. But those women started doing the landing strips, and I'm like, it's not a fucking plane. So I did one this way. So when I looked down at my girlfriend, she looked like Hitler. She stayed for 8 years. People were always asking if we were gonna get married, and this was like back before it was actually legal. And I'm like, we are. And they're like, how? And I'm like, she takes my money and she doesn't put out. Right? There's a lot of guys in this room. Straight or gay, they're all the same. Right? There's some married men in here, I'm sure, right? How many married men? Yes. So, you know what I'm saying. And about not putting out and taking your money after a little bit of time. I didn't need a piece of paper to say that. Actually thought about getting married once. We'll just call her by her real name. Twat Waffle. Yeah, I bought Twat Waffle a wedding and engagement ring. But I came to my senses. I actually ended up getting diagnosed with breast cancer, and I had a double mastectomy, and not long after that, I had a wifectomy. I got rid of both the cancers. But I was selling these rings on the garage sale site, and you guys have ever done those garage sale sites? I know there's more men in here, so probably not, but there's some shaking their head whether they want to admit it or not. That shit's addicting. But I had these rings on the garage sale site, and all these women are like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, thanks for reminding me. I did a better job picking out the rings than I did the bitch that was supposed to wear them. How was I supposed to know? When she said she was bi, she meant bipolar. Huh. Right? Clarification. They should have a checklist before I go out with them. Wow. Okay, now there's a majority, it's probably 80-20 men versus women, so I have no feeling how this answer is gonna go. How many of you seen lesbian porn? Seriously? Is it all gay men in here? Come on, why are you guys lying? How many of you seen gay porn? All right, thank you. You guys are liars. Jesus. Even my straight girlfriends have seen it. That shit's fake. I just wanted to let you know that shit's fake. I mean, I've been with a few women, and none of them have ever worn their high heels into the bedroom. Only when we're going out. And none of them had fingernails that long. That's scary. But the biggest thing is we don't spit on it. I mean, if I look down at some woman and she said, I'd be like, really? Get the fuck out of here. No, not okay. God. Seriously, there's lube for a reason, right? I mean, you spit on somebody in disrespect. Don't disrespect my girl, right? Some of you guys aren't laughing because you do that, don't you? Oh shit, she doesn't like it when I spit on it? Fuck. God. What's that? You've been doing that wrong? Yeah. You're bald, you could use your head down. Seriously, I was in chemo, I was bald for, trust me. I mean, I never did that, just thinking out loud. But I'm sure, right? There's some bald men in here. I'm sure you guys have done things with your bald head. Right? Yeah. He's like, she's not looking at me. Anyways, after the chemo, I actually ended up gaining a lot of weight. So I was like, I'm gonna go back to the gym. I need to lose this weight. Like, they kind of basically push these in here and pop this out here, and I gained like 35 pounds. I only lost like 3, but then I gained 35. So I went back to the gym, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna go to yoga. Because there's women in tight pants with their legs up over their head. Yeah, I'm gonna go to yoga. And I'm in there struggling with the downward dog. You know, at that time I had even a bigger belly and I'm struggling with it. Hadn't seen my pussy in 6 months either, but the instructor comes over and she's got her hand on my back and she's like, how does that feel? And I'm like, feels like I'd rather be fat. Like I want a pizza. Shit. But speaking of leggings, they're out of control. Do women not realize if they're over medium, they really shouldn't be wearing them? Seriously, and now with that Lala Rouge, is that right? Am I saying it right? Lala Rouge? A lot of my friends are like, yeah, but they're all different colors and designs. Look, it's a unicorn. And I'm like, no, bitch, that's a rhino. I'm Lisa Sears, and that's my time.